Hello and welcome. Welcome to day 4 of Vlogmas. Welcome to Saturday. It's Saturday. I'm so ready for it to be Saturday. I don't have to do any teaching work today, no grading. I mean, I could. I probably do have some colleagues who are grading all weekend to try to wrap it up earlier, but I really need the break. I don't think it would be wise for me to do any grading. Although now that I think about that, like maybe this evening while I'm watching TV, I don't know, we'll see. But I really do just want like a day off. So I'm gonna have a cozy Saturday here at home. We will go hiking later. I'm looking forward to that. I also have an Amazon order, another one that I'm waiting for today. So yesterday in the last vlog, I got a bunch of new hiking gear. Well, not a bunch, a few things, and I'm gonna try testing some of them out today, so that'll be good. And then today's order is Christmas decoration related. I will show you everything when it arrives today. So yeah, that'll be exciting, but mostly I just want to sit on the couch and watch YouTube and read. Might do a little bit of bookwork and writing related stuff. We'll see. I'm just gonna kind of let today take me where it takes me. I am getting a little bit of a late start. It's afternoon already. It's just about 12:30. I slept in mostly because I didn't sleep very well last night, so I did need to sleep in a little bit this morning. So I've slept in, and then I was just relaxing in bed and getting tomorrow's vlog, or what you will have watched yesterday, getting day 3 of Vlogmas starting to be edited. So I've got all the talking clips edited. All it needs now is the music, so I will do that later. Had a bit of an accident with this camera when I got out of bed because I wasn't thinking. I have to be so careful with this camera. I'm going to be importing this footage throughout the day, just checking it to make sure I don't need to quickly refilm something on my iPhone. Yeah, I didn't realize my camera was on the blankets on the outer edge of my bed, and so when I flung the covers back to get out of bed, the camera went flying off the bed in the other direction, and then it landed on carpet, which I think helped, but it still landed with a thud and a bounce, and that's not good with cameras. So I did do a test clip talking and moving around the apartment and playing with the flip screen and changing directions and seeing how it did with autofocus. I think it's okay. Like, I do have money like on reserve in my savings account for an immediate like emergency replacement of this camera if I had to. I just really don't want to have to. So yeah, but I just want to make sure that this camera is doing okay today. So far it's looking all right, but yeah, I'll probably film a few clips of B-roll and then import all that and double check it before I talk to you all again. So I'm gonna get on with the rest of my early afternoon. I've only got a few hours before I need to go out for a hike, so it's gonna go by fast. So I need to try to slow time down a little bit. So I think getting some yummy food for brunch at this point, making a cup of coffee in one of my Christmas mugs, and yeah, getting cozy on the couch, probably watch a little bit of Vlogmas vlogs while I eat, and then I'll put on a Christmas wintry ambiance video and start doing some reading. Okay, I am now halfway through that book. So that's exciting. I'm really enjoying it. On the one hand, I kind of want to like take my time and read it slowly. On the other hand, I have so many Christmas books I want to read this month. For now, I wanted to come over here and do some book planning. I talked about this a little bit in yesterday's vlog. While I'm sitting here, I'm gonna light this candle. This is my warm and cozy candle. So light that, enjoy it while I'm sitting here. It's, by the way, just about 3 o'clock, 2:57. So I need to, and when is the sun setting today? 5:20. So yeah, I need to get up and start getting changed and ready to go for a hike no later than 4, so that I'm leaving here no later than 4:20, so that I have roughly an hour to hike. So I don't think I'm going to do any like actual writing today, but I did want to start planning some things and setting some intentions, might be the better word for this month. Not goals, but intentions. Things that I would like to start doing, and then I can see where I'm at in January and will then know what I need to kind of plan for 2024. So my writing goals kind of also are going along with my general goals, and so part of what I'm doing in December is just seeing what progress I can make in certain things, in certain areas, and then and see how I'm feeling. Mostly I need to relax this month, which is why I'm not trying to do some grading today, even though it would get me ahead and would help me finish early. Like, I really need to make sure that I'm sticking to a Monday through Friday schedule. Weekends are for resting. I don't want to be working and grading for like 9 days straight just to finish a couple days earlier than if I had taken the days off in December. I need to rest. So like, I'm learning to be more protective over the time I have off. And that is one of the perks of my job, is that I do have that time off. And there's always little things that will pop up, like checking my email over winter break just to keep on top of things. That's fine. But like course prep for the spring, grades have to be done by December 11th, but I would have them done early. Even if I could take until January, I would want to just get them done. Like, I'm trying to get everything done by the 8th as much as possible, so that I have the rest of the month to just relax. And so, as tempting as it is to fill that time then with book stuff, with writing and outlining and editing and all of that stuff, I'm trying to see the writing as not as a job, but as something that also gets an allotted amount of time that is separate from time off. And so of my free time outside of my full-time job, there's time allocated for writing and there's time allocated to just relax. And so winter break, I'm kind of seeing that I could spend like 25% of winter break working on book stuff, but 75%, and it's not going to be this like rigid of math, but like roughly 75% of winter break I want to spend reading, watching Netflix, relaxing, socializing with friends, spending time with family. But I do have some goals. I've got 4 projects I'm working on, generally 4 projects that are still kind of on my table, so to speak. So I just want to start jotting down ideas and notes for those, and intentions and things that I think I can get done this month towards those 4 projects. So that's what I'm going to spend the next 30-ish minutes working on in my planner, and maybe start doing some stuff on the laptop. We will see. And then once I've got some tasks and some goals jotted down, we can talk through them. Okay, my Amazon stuff arrived. I thought we'd go through this really quick. I got some battery operated candles. So I got a 6-pack of these paper candles. So they're, I think, 10 inches. I have some already. These are shorter and these are pretty old now. I got these from IKEA years ago. They still work. They still work great. You have to turn them on from the end. They don't have a remote. These ones came with a remote. These ones came with 2 remotes, which I was kind of excited about because I feel like that means I can put a selection, like a number of them out here and have a remote out here, and then I can put some in my bedroom and have a remote in the bedroom. So that'll be nice. And then I also got a 6-pack set of these. These are so light compared to, yeah, these are much lighter. These are my old ones, which this one, the battery needs to be changed. These also are not remote, but the new ones are. So it means I can put the remote ones in places where it'll be harder for me to actually get to switch them on and off. I just have so many old candle jars that are beautiful, that I love to use, and it's too light out to be able to see this, but when you put a battery operated candle in there, it gives that bit of a glow, and so without having to light a million actual candles. I have 6, I think 5 or 6 of these ones. I also got new batteries so that I could replace the batteries. Some of these are the batteries are running out so low that they're so dim you can't see the candle flicker or light at all. So I got some new batteries, and the new candles run on the same batteries. So when they eventually wear out, it's the same batteries that I need for all of them. I have more old candle jars than I have of my existing battery operated votive candles. So I thought I'd get another pack of 6. I'm gonna use all of them and then spare batteries for all of them. I got a water bottle. I have one the exact same style, same brand, same everything, and I really like it. I have 2 of these, one this size, one the bigger size. I got another of this size because this size fits really well in the hiking pack, the waist belt one that I've started using again. Not the big backpack I showed you all yesterday, but the other hiking pack that I'm now using. And so now I'll have the exact same water bottle for each side. I've been using an old Starbucks insulated tumbler coffee mug to balance it out. So now I will be well balanced with the same water bottle. Can't have too many water bottles. Then I got a pack of lights. These are indoor outdoor, and yes, they have a remote as well. And these are similar to the ones on my tree, so they can do warm white or multicolored. So these are going to be for my balcony. I will do my balcony lights another day. I'm not gonna mess with it today, but we still need to decorate my balcony for Christmas. And then the last thing I got is for this window. I normally put snowflake little window decals, window clings, removable, repositionable window clings in this window. I'm still gonna use those, but I saw on Pinterest this really beautiful image of someone who had used a white glass paint marker, cleanable, like removable paint marker, to draw a winter like village scene on the bottom of the window, and it was so pretty. I'm like, that would be really nice. I'm not gonna take the time to draw something, so I had a look online. I don't know if any of these are going to come out. They're really faint. That you can kind of see in the reflection. It's little houses and buildings with there's some trees, and like this one has a snowman, and then there's more snowflakes. There's some ornaments that hang, like you can hang from the top of the windows. I was going to give this whole window a complete makeover. I think I need to lay this out somewhere and put something heavy on it because I can't believe they shipped it like this. Like, it just, I'm sure once I take them off, it'll also not be so curled. But yeah, I'll probably lay this out somewhere and stack some books on it overnight. And then tomorrow or Monday, we can decorate that window. But I just thought that would be really cute. So yeah, that's what I got from Amazon. Add a little bit of extra decorations, and like the battery operated candles I will use all year long. So just to make things extra glowy and cozy in here. So yeah, so that's the Amazon haul. It's just checking and saw that that had been delivered. It's about to give you guys the update on book stuff. So book stuff, I've already gotten a few things checked off my list. 2 things crossed off my list. So starting with Independent Hearts 4, because that's what I've been working on a little bit. My first 2 goals for the month, or tasks for the month, were to create the Scrivener file and create a Scrivener theme. I have done both of those things. So I now have a really pretty theme in Scrivener for this project, including a background image that I'm just in love with, that I found on, what's the website? Pexels, which is a free to use, copyright free image stock photo website. So I've got a really pretty background image that is reflective of who the main character of book 4 is going to be. I've set up the binder, so I have all the chapter files, I have everything copied over from the previous book, and then I have created my little outline file within this document. So that's what I'll start with, and that's where I'll jot down ideas for where the book is going to start, what the inciting incident is, what the first pinch point is, the midpoint, the second pinch point, the climax, and the resolution. So for Independent Hearts, I can cross off, create the Scrivener file, and create the Scrivener theme. I still need to create my Babisco theme. I want to start working on character development this month. I want to start the outline. It'd be really cool, fingers crossed, my like stretch goal would be to have 25 words per chapter in my outline by the end of this month. That would be amazing. And then, less important but could also be fun to work on this month, I need to create my Pinterest board for visual inspiration, and I need to create my playlist, music playlist, video playlist, things like that on YouTube that I want to have when I start like really actively working on this. So those are all the goals for Independent Hearts. For Across the Pond 4, I need to continue the Scrivener read-through. Hopefully finish the Scrivener read-through, but I'm not going to put that pressure on myself. I think the goal I've set is get at least halfway through the Scrivener read-through by the end of this month. But even that, if I don't get that far, that's fine. And then possibly make an editing plan / task list so that in January I kind of know what I'm doing. But that can also wait until January. For Project Darkness, I want to continue developing it. My goal for this month, I want to reread book 1, because I think rereading what I've already written will help me with the developing and knowing what I need to do. Then I want to divide each book in the outline into chapters and start figuring out how many chapters roughly are going to be in each book. That changes as I start editing. But when I start writing, I like to have a rough number of chapters. And then I want to start filling in the chapters. I want to make notes / plan after rereading book 1. And then at the bottom of the list for those is I need to start researching the querying process and start researching how to find an agent, which I know is part of the querying process, but I feel like how to find an agent and like how to create your list of agents you want to query with is still slightly separate from then the actual querying process. So I've got those as 2 separate tasks. I am not going to get through all of those things in 1 month, before Christmas. It's not going to happen. So a lot of these tasks are going to then roll over into January. So this is very ambitious, and this is everything I can think of for the foreseeable future beyond just December that I know I'm going to need to do in these projects, and I'm going to get as far as I can on these tasks this month, and then whatever I don't get done will roll over. And so then for Royal Romance, I also want to reread that draft because it's been so long, and I want to start over on my Scrivener read-through. So yeah, the top 3 goals are for Across the Pond 4 to get at least halfway through the Scrivener read-through of that, for Independent Hearts to start the outline and get at least 25 words per chapter, which is harder than he would think, and then reread book 1 of Project Darkness. So that's what we're going to be working on throughout the rest of this month. So anyway, it is now 4:08. I'm running late. It's going to be a short hike. I really wanted to go for a long hike today. It's not going to be a long hike. It's going to be a short hike. Okay, I feel very rosy cheeked and cold. That was a lovely hike. It was a short one, but it was a good one. The sunset was gorgeous. I tried to get a bit of a time lapse of the last few minutes of it, so hopefully that worked. But yeah, it was beautiful. So now I'm home. I definitely want a hot shower. I'm gonna have some of the leftover tomato soup in a little bit, and then probably hot chocolate and cookies again. I've run out of the Norwegian cookies that I made. I'm gonna have to make some more cookies the next time I go over, but I have some of the Swedish ginger snaps that I got from World Market, and Whole Foods now has the chocolate candy cane sandwich cream cookies. So I have my first box of these. I haven't opened it up yet. I've been waiting for December and for Vlogmas. So yeah, I might have to have some of those tonight for dessert with some hot chocolate. So yeah, it's just gonna be a really, really cozy night. It's been a good day. Tomorrow is gonna be really good because I'm going out with a friend in the morning for brunch and then for some shopping. So come back to tomorrow's day of Vlogmas. I will take you with me for all of that. I'm really looking forward to it. We've had this planned for 2 or 3 weeks now, so I'm definitely looking forward to taking you all along tomorrow. Might try to treat myself to a few early December, early Christmas gifts to myself. I'm also on the hunt for a few things, so I'm gonna see what I can find tomorrow and just keep that in mind for myself. So yeah, tomorrow should be fun. But yeah, today's been great. I'm really happy with, I feel really good that I got that kind of task list, wish list, intentions list drawn up for all the book stuff. Feeling really good about working on things, and I'm glad I got the Independent Hearts 4 file started and the rough outline started. So now if I have 15 minutes tomorrow that I want to spend on writing related stuff, like I could spend a little bit of time working on an outline, which would be good because I do feel like I need just 30 minutes or so in one of the next few days to sit down and work on that. I don't want to do it tonight. That would be very tempting, but I really don't want to do any book work tonight. But I feel like just 30 minutes of sitting down and just starting to brain dump what is already in my head for book 4 would be really helpful, because then I can see, like, whenever I sit down to outline a new book, it's always like there's always this initial brain dump where it's what is already cooking in my head, what is already stored up there, what do I already have in mind, getting that out and like emptying my brain, so to speak. Then I know where I need to start doing some more serious idea generating. So I know there's already some ideas up here in my head. These books tend, like, 3 down, several more to go, 3 more that I know for sure, 2 that are planned, like 2 that are of the characters already on the board. And then, so like I initially planned it for books 1 through 5 with Kate, Lydia, Elise, Molly, and Bryn. So it's Bryn and Molly who are left of that initial 5. But I now know what book 6 is going to be. And I'm really excited about it. I can envision a scenario where you get 2 Independent Hearts books in just a few months. Like, I honestly might be working on book 5 and 6 at almost the same time, and then release them somewhat back to back. If I manage to do that, it will make sense once I do. But yeah, I'm tempted. So these books, you know, I've done 3 so far, and now there's 3 more that I know for sure I want to do before. I might take a break from it for a little while, might not, I don't know. But I feel like I at least want to get the last 2 of these initial 5, and I really want that 6th book because I just love the ideas that are percolating for that. But of the 3 that I've done so far, they've come fairly easy for me. I don't think it would be, so I'm not anticipating that book 4 is going to take me an unusual amount of time to outline. So I'd love to have the outline done by the end of January and start writing it in February. And that would be good. Anyway, we'll talk about all that in another vlog. For now, it is time for me to go. I need to go take a shower and get cleaned up and get cozy, and then get dinner heated up, and then settle in for a nice cozy night in front of the TV and the Christmas tree. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this vlog. If you have, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. All of that great stuff. I would really appreciate it. In the comments, what is your favorite outdoor activity to do during the holiday season? Hiking is definitely, like, hiking itself is more of like a winter thing for me, but I love hiking during this time of year. It just, like during the holiday season specifically, it just feels so magical because it's usually throughout December that the weather finally starts to really cool down, and we get just a little bit more humidity and more moisture in the air, so we get more clouds, and the sunsets just feel extra gorgeous. And yeah, I love hiking during the holiday season. So yeah, I'd like to know what sort of outdoor activities do you like to do, or does the weather where you live completely not allow any outdoor activities? Are you a firm indoor person during this time of year? I feel like here in the desert, this is when it's finally really nice to get outside. So I'm definitely an equal indoor-outdoor person during the month of December. But yeah, I'd like to know for you, indoors, outdoors, what do you like to do as far as outdoor activities during the holiday festive season? So let me know in the comments, or you can leave me a mountain emoji for my gorgeous short hike today. And yeah, I'm gonna get going, and I will see you all tomorrow. I'm still getting used to saying that, but I will see you all tomorrow in the next day of Vlogmas. Thank you very much for watching today. Bye!